welcome back, everybody. Boy, I did a lot in between streams. I actually set up a small operation to make SAM fluctuators. So I just happened to find a bunch of nodes all right next to each other that had all the material requirements I needed to do it. So I already had that SAM extraction process right over there, and I found a copper node and a iron node and a limestone node all right next to each other, and that was pretty much ideal for uh, just having them automated. So I just set it up to be automated there. It's not even using that much power. If you see where we are on the grid, we're doing all right. We still got, let's see, uh, about 800 megawatts open. Whew. Man, that is huge. That is such a cool looking structure. Oh, Nelly. Oof. I powered it up because I got the hover pack. So while I'm here now, I can fly, which makes it a little easier to, like, figure stuff out. So let's actually get to work on this. Alright, so I had them all set to plastic, but we don't really need that. But I think if we have 3 of them set to plastic, that'll consume 180. So let's figure it out here. So we got 800 of them things. Minus 180. So that's 620 more that we got to figure out how to crunch down. And I know I need a few of them to be rubber. Alright, so that's another, what, 120 minus another 120. That leaves us 500 to munch through. $30. $30. And 30. Minus 90 more is 410. You know what? Let me look here. What's this? Alright, we're going to change that one to rubber as well. And that one over there to fabric as well. And that would be what? So that's 400. So 370 left. Yeah, I think. Let's count it up. One plastic, 2 plastic, 3 plastic. So 3 plastic, each at 60, is 180. And 1 rubber, 2 rubber, 3 rubber, 4 rubber, it's another 160. That's 340. And one fabric, two fabric, and three fabric is 90. Plus 90 is 430. So that leaves, man, that leaves a lot. 60 and 60. It's another 120. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot, man, because we basically got 800 of it, and right now if I leave it as is, we're only consuming 550. So, but I mean, a lot of that I can just send down into the awesome sink. I mean, it's not like we got to eat it all. So what would that be? Minus, let's see, 800 minus 550 is like 250, I think. Yeah, 250. So you have 2040, 70, 100, 130, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 20, 40. So 240. Yeah, I gotta eat more of it because that leaves 490, which wouldn't fit on that belt. So we actually have to eat quite a bit more. So let's see. All right, that's. I'm gonna start painting them so I can tell them apart. So we're gonna have this first four as plastic. And this next four is rubber. All right. Yeah. All right, and then that would leave this last. One, two, three, four. That's cloth. Okay, so then one, two, three, four should be rubber. 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's make the first 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that sounds a little better, so let's clear that out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are rubber, and that consumes 40. So 40 times 4 is 160. Alright, so that's 160 of that. And then we got 4 of them are cloth. That's 120. Leaving 200, or only munching 280 basically. And then we got 8 of them of the plastic. So that's 60 times 8. Yeah, that's more like it. So that eats 730 of the polymer resin. So then that would only leave 70 of it on the belt. 'Cause I'm going to run this whole thing as a sushi belt. I can make the programmable splitters now because they don't require supercomputers anymore. Which was kind of stupid that they ever did, honestly. Forgot to turn the sound on for the computer again, but all right. So what do we say? That's 730. Let me get over there. Where's my calculator? All right. So 730. So that leaves 70. So let's figure out how much would be on that belt then. So we got plastic. We have 8 of them, and they're putting out 20. So that's 160. We got 4 of these, so that's 30 times 4 is 120. And then 4 of the rubber. So that's 80. Plus 80, and then plus that 70 for the polymer resin. 430. Yep, that will fit on a Mark III belt or Mark IV belt. That's yeah, okay. So then we can do that as a sushi belt. Because I'll probably add the turbo fuel, packaged turbo fuel to that same line, but that's going to pull some of the plastic off, turn it into containers, package that up, put it back on the line, and so that'll probably take off like 25 and add 20 probably, or maybe 30. So that's still within that range. That's why I'm making way more plastic, because I know some of it is going to be munched to make empty containers. But I think that will end that line. I think that's pretty good. So let's figure out how much water it needs, because that's the other concern. So he needs 40 times 4. That's 160 water. 4 times 30 is another 120. And then 8. 8 times 20 is another 160. That's not as bad as I thought. So that's 440. So I'll have to use a Mark II pipe, but 440 water is, yeah, I mean one double overclock to 240 and then one overclock to 200. Yeah, so 2 pumps overclocked, bring it up. That's not too bad. Alright, so we know we need 440 water. Alright. So now it's time to put down the machines that will equal the fuel generation. So we know that our current construction of compacted coal is 720. Yeah, it's not lined up with the foundations at all, but they're lined up with each other, so I guess that's all that matters.